All right, I called to order the regular, special meeting of the Green Mountain Water Conservation District. What is the date?
15th.
Thank you. July 15th at 6:30. And start with the roll call. I am Karen Morgan, present.
Dave Wickman present. Roger Wendell present.
Art Martinez present.
Very good. And Bill Hardinger is not here as yet, but we have a quorum. Thank you all. Any changes to the agenda? I have two. We have two financial matters that we need to tie up. One was
Yeah, for DIRP 2.
a payout for DIRP 2, and well, Bill is not here. I'll put, and then to get Phil's signature for authorizing for financial matters. So I'll put it on the agenda. Let's put those at the end of the meeting. After under new business, after new business, in case he comes. Is there, that's, I move to do so. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Director Wendell. Any discussion for those items? We see none. Are there any opposed? Say nay. Motion passes then. Move on to public comment. We have 5 minutes per person. I have no one in the room, so if you would like to speak, please raise your hand online. I don't see anybody. Miller, are you? Yes. I see movement.
I can't raise my hand. Can you hear me?
We can. Please go ahead.
Oh, great. Computer problem as usual. Need a new computer. Can you budget that for me, please?
Yeah, me too. Oh, you're gone.
Oops.
Oh, am I muted? No. Oh, the host has
There you go.
unmuted me. Never mind. Just 3 real quick things. I don't have anything real important. Just listened to the meeting last night, the city council. So they went ahead and voted to put the lights on the RTD bridge, and up to what was it, about $500,000 what might be spent. They first it was going to be through what was it, 365, then it was going to be $500,000, and then I don't even know what they're going to spend. Then they brought it down to 100 and something thousand. So if they could do that, they can fix their ravine bridges. At least one, either replace it or fix it. That's done. And then I had a question on that agreement with the band. And I'm not an attorney, Dylan. So when they dismiss it with they just once you sign the agreement, it says dismiss with prejudice. My understanding, when you dismiss with prejudice, they can always bring it back. Is that correct? Well, you can always answer that later. And then there's dismiss without prejudice, and that's with when they can't bring it back. One of the two. I always get mixed up on those two. And then the other thing was for Josh. I went to that consolidated annual meeting. I have a property that we have consolidated mutual, and they were discussing pipe bursting rather than digging, and they have success with it, and they do a lot of it in neighborhoods. And I was shocked at how I heard about it in personal lawns, etc., but I've never heard it in the street. And the success ratio I thought was great. And it sounds like it should be a lot cheaper if you're, bursting it rather than digging. So I was wondering if our contractors are doing that, or if the water board personnel would be doing that, and that would save a lot of money. That's all I have, guys. Thank you. I got leftover pizza. I'm not supposed to eat pizza, but I'm going to eat pizza. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you. Anyone else like to speak? Raise your hand. I see none. Going. Closing public comment.
In that case, I ask a question. What is bursting?
pipe bursting is where they dig a pit, what they like the entry pit, and they cut a section of the pipe out. They run a cable or a chain, something very strong through that. Attach a fusible PVC. Which they come in about 20-foot sections. They hook them together, and there's a special applicator that will fuse those together, creating a seamless joint. And they pull that through the existing pipe with a bursting head. And it literally shatters the old pipe out of the way, and it pulls the new pipe right through it. And so you limit your excavating, your asphalt restoration, all those types of things. They're really good for transmission mains where you don't have a lot of service connections on. And all you have to do is put your valve placement in, and you do save a ton of money until something goes wrong. You can, if you get stuck, they gotta dig that up, but we're gonna have our engineers look at that for 2026, because we have Union slotted for replacement. And that's a lot of straight pipe, no tie-ins, no service connections, just intersections, so. Yeah, we did a pilot project about 6 years ago as well. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, thank you. Except. It's not, so we make notes and just ask the question. 17 minutes.
Well, I'm going to remember later.
Well, you know, that's something. You can handle it. Beautiful. We did not, I don't see any directors matter, so the next thing was, are there any general legal matters before our executive sessions?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Anybody else? General legal matters? All right, then I will move to go into executive session for legal advice on the Ben settlement agreement. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Second, Director Wendell. Any discussion? Any opposed? Say nay. Okay, so I hear nothing. Motion passes.
As the district's attorney, it's my opinion that the discussion of the matter announced in the motion to go into executive session constitutes privileged attorney-client communication. I am therefore requesting that no further record be kept until the executive session has been concluded. The time is now 6:38, and we are turning off the recording. The time is now 7:35, and we have resumed the recording because the attorney-client communication is finished. The executive session has been concluded. The participants in the executive session were the board of directors, district manager, and myself. And Director Hardinger arrived to the executive session approximately 10 minutes after it began and was present throughout.
Excellent, thank you. Do we have anything to say before? I'll move to go into another executive session for the purpose of legal advice on the Eisenapple case. Is there a second? Second?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Director Wendell. Is there any discussion? Did you have anything to say now about that?
No.
Discussion, are there any opposed? Hearing none, motion passes.
It's my opinion that the discussion of the matter announced in the motion to go into executive session constitutes privileged attorney-client communication. I am therefore requesting that the recording be terminated.
Recording has begun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The time is now 7:51, and we have resumed the recording because the attorney-client communication is finished. The executive session has been concluded. The participants in the executive session were the board of directors, district manager, and general counsel.
Then we just are on to the next agenda item, which so I will move to have another executive session for legal advice on the regime structure.
Didn't you want us to make a motion now?
Not until number 7 on the agenda.
Okay.
So looking for a second for regime structure executive.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Director Wendell. Any discussion? None. Any opposed? I see none, so motion passes.
It is my opinion that the discussion of the matter announced in the motion to go into executive session constitutes a privileged attorney-client communication. I am therefore requesting that no further record be kept until the executive session has been concluded. Time is now 8:09 and we have resumed the recording because the attorney-client communication is finished. The executive session has been concluded. The participants in the executive session were board of directors, district manager, and general counsel. For the record, if any person who participated in these executive sessions believes that any substantial discussion of any matters not included in the motion to go into the executive sessions occurred during the executive session, or that any improper action occurred during the executive session in violation of the open meetings law, I would ask that you state your concerns for the record. Seeing none, the next agenda item is 7 legal matters.
Okay, as a result of our executive session discussion specifically on the bend, I move to authorize our legal counsel to move forward with additional stipulations to the agreement, specifically the payment of any and all outstanding bills.
I will second that.
Director Wendell, thank you. Does it sound like I covered it?
Yep.
Fine enough, okay, any other discussion? I see none. All right, any opposed? See none, motion passes unanimously.
I will do that.
Thank you. Well, we didn't need to do that one, did we? We needed to do, move to, move to dismiss the Eisenhower case, well, malpractice case
With prejudice.
with prejudice. Second? Director Rickman, second, thank you. Any discussion? See none, so any opposed? I see none, unanimous approval, motion passes. And we do not need one for the review structure.
No.
Okay,
Just,
thank you.
President, you say there was
That was the agenda item.
Oh, agenda items, so, okay.
Is there any new business? Okay, then we had the additional things. Do we need to make a motion to have additional signers? For the
This one
financial,
here is just, we can do this completely outside of the meeting, he's just filling out his,
oh, okay,
paperwork. But the item that I need is, having everybody re-sign this, deposit agreement here. We'll get rid of any board members as signees and create the new board as, signers for the account.
okay. That's not a motion, is it? It's just.
Yeah, the.
But
Yeah,
I didn't know it was action, so I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
it was.
I think it's good to be done in the meeting, but only the pay app needs a motion and second.
Then I will make a motion to approve an additional pay up amount for the dirt infrastructure replacement that had a accounting clerical error. So we have a new check amount to authorize. There a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Director Window. Any discussion?
Could you clarify it for me?
The old, I have Josh's.
Yeah, so what happened was, the project manager for Diamond sent our inspector a payout. And our design engineers had a version of the payout and they didn't align. The one that was sent to Doug had a decimal place missing.
Okay.
So it was like, we sent them a check for 5,900. But it should have been for 63,000. So this is the difference here, 59. $3.5837. This will make pay out the one pole, and that way we don't have to have this lingering as we move through the additional. It's just, this is a fix to get them paid, and if moving forward, we have that communication with them.
Sure.
Everything's going straight out of the front.
So once the motion is approved, so. Okay, I'm satisfied with that explanation.
Any other,
Just a simple clerical error.
any other questions? Okay, any opposed to this check signing? And seeing none, motion passes.
You should sign that as president.
And that concludes the rest of the business. One more round, anybody have anything? All right, we will adjourn the meeting at 8:15. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.